If you've suffered investment losses, yes, it is possible to recover those losses, but there needs to be three things that coincide together to make that recovery possible. First, there must be a valid theory of liability. Basically, this just means that the financial losses were caused by some sort of misconduct or negligence. In very simple terms, the financial losses must be a result of a financial advisor or stockbroker who did something wrong and improper. The second thing is that the claim to recover your losses must be timely. Now, there are certain statute of limitations that come into play because investment losses are governed through an intersection of state law, federal law, and FINRA regulations. There are some nuances and some complicating factors, but just for the purposes of this video, suffice it to say that a claim for investment losses must be timely, and there is statutes of limitations that investors must be aware of. Third, and finally, there must be collectability, meaning that someone or some organization that is responsible for causing the financial losses actually has the resources to pay. Now, when dealing with a major brokerage, this isn't much of a concern. Outside of maybe, say, the financial crisis of 2008 and 2009, it's well understood that the major brokerages are going to have plenty of liquidity and resources to pay for any investor claims. Now, where this really comes into play as a concern is when the losses were caused by an independent financial advisor or an independent brokerage firm. Here, there is that concern that if they're facing a lot of claims or if they're underinsured or don't have any insurance, then they might not have the resources to actually pay any judgment that an investor is able to get against that person or organization. In these cases, it's even more important because of that you need to get your claim in as soon as possible, because you may be one of many other investors that are also bringing a claim against that person or organization, and therefore time is of the essence. If those three factors coincide together, then there is a good chance that you'll be able to recover your investment losses. If you've recently suffered investment losses because of the negligence or fraud of a financial advisor or stockbroker, schedule a free consultation at SeanRoseLaw.com and we can discuss how you can seek a recovery.